Hello everyone, this is my educational technology timeline. So first I started with the pencil, which was introduced in 1795, and this was very helpful for students because it allowed them to take notes and also take home those notes in study and practice problems. So the next thing I have is the typewriter. This was introduced in 1873, and the typewriter was an advanced tool for its time, but allowed students and teachers to become more efficient with their time in such an advanced way. In 1890, I have the blackboard, and this was really amazing for the classroom. It helped teachers and students. So it helped teachers create one space for students to turn all their attention to, and for students, it helped them have a space for all the information they needed for like lectures or problems and stuff like that. So next I have the radio, and the radio entered the classroom in about 1920, and this had such an impact on classrooms because it allowed students to join on like basically any class they wanted to that was within their range of the radio. And next I have the overhead projector, which was brought into classrooms around 1930, and this made teaching easy for teachers. It helped them display images within the classroom that related back to lectures, and it also helped students because it brought in a new type of learning and visual learning within the classroom. So next I have the photocopier, and this was brought into schools in like 1959, and the photocopier just helped everyone really. It made teaching very efficient for teachers, and it saved them so much time and energy because the process before photocopying was really difficult and time consuming. So being able to copy in the click of a button was really easy and allowed them to use their, time and energy elsewhere within the classroom. Next, I have the computer, and the computer was introduced in about 1980, and the computer has changed the dynamics of every single classroom, and it really hasn't stopped. So this allowed teachers to implement new ways of teaching through like games and like images and videos and so much more. But it also helped students learn in a different way as well. So next I have the internet or Wi-Fi, both the same thing, which kind of goes hand in hand with the computer. But the internet made learning very quick and efficient for teachers, but it also made it quick and efficient for teaching as well. This allowed students to, get to know students, get to know teachers, and vice versa, and yeah. So next I have social media, which was brought in about 2003, and social media allowed students, teachers, colleagues, friends, family, build relationships and communicate in such a creative and fun way. Social media is very important to the classroom because it can allow students, receive emails, receive messages, get pictures from the internet and stuff like that, and it's just very quick and easy for students. Next, I have the television, which is my first personal technological tool. I put 2003 because that's when it was brought into me, but the TV allows students to watch educational shows and videos like YouTube videos and stuff like that, and this can help them learn in a way that sometimes other ways can't. So next I have the smartboard, which is another personal item. And the smartboard was introduced to me in my early school years, and I just remember, having one put into our classrooms and it being such a big deal, and like everyone wanting to participate and be the one to write on the board and stuff like that. So this made learning really interactive for students and teachers. Next, I have another personal item, which is the MP3 player, and I got mine in about 2013. And I just loved mine. I could listen to educational songs, educational sounds, and a lot more, and it truly impacted education because this allowed students to listen to these songs on the go. So next, I got my free cell phone in 2016, and I think this really helped my education so much more because it was something compact that I could take on the go, and I could work on the go as well through like apps like Google Docs and stuff like that, and it like helped me do more work as well. Next, I have Zoom. Zoom was introduced mainly in 2020. I'm sure it was used before, but yeah, it impacted everyone and it made relationships easy to maintain when, relationships weren't easy because of COVID. And lastly, I have Google Classroom, which is a personal item, and Google Classroom was brought to me in, again, 2020, and this allowed students and teachers to be really organized and have everything in one app. Like, I was able to see all my assignments when they were due, the grades I made on the assignments in one app, so it was very organized. And these are all my sources, so I hope you enjoyed watching.